I still remember your eyes in the rain, the way you held me like nothing could change. We made forever sound easy to say, but forever was never ours to keep. I kept your picture beside my bed, 1,000 words I never said. Some memories refuse to fade, even when the hardest learned to leave. Maybe we were meant to meet, maybe not meant to stay. I gave you everything in me, but love still slipped away. You were the love I couldn't keep, the sweetest dream I couldn't say. I held you close, I held you deep, but somehow you still walked away. And every night when I can't sleep, your memory comes back to me. You were the love I couldn't keep, but somehow you still live in me. I passed the places where we used to go and hear your laughter in the radio. The city changed, the seasons moved, but my heart never learned to forget you. I wonder if you think of me when midnight falls so quietly. Do you ever miss the way we used to make the lonely disappear? Maybe we were just a chapter that ended before the final page. Maybe loving you was beautiful, even if it ended in pain. You were the love I couldn't keep, the sweetest dream I couldn't say. I held you close, I held you deep, but somehow you still walked away. And every night when I can't sleep, your memory comes back to me. You were the love I couldn't keep, but somehow you still live in me. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't change the way I loved you. Even knowing how it ends, I'd still choose every moment with you. Because some loves don't disappear, they simply become a part of who we are. And I'll carry what we were, even from a distance, even from afar. You were the love I couldn't keep, the one I wanted endlessly. I gave you all the best of me and lost you somewhere in between. Now when the tears fall quietly, I don't ask you to come back to me. You were the love I couldn't keep, but you'll always be a memory. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe some hearts just meet and fade. You were the love I couldn't keep, and I remember you anyway. Your coffee cup was still beside mine, your jacket hanging by the door. I thought we'd have a little more time. I never knew it was the last morning. You smiled like nothing was ending. I watched you disappear into the rain. I had so many things worth saying, but all my words came out too late. I wasn't ready for goodbye, I wasn't ready to let go. You were already moving on while I was still holding hope. You left before I was ready, before my heart could understand. You took the future we imagined and left me reaching for your hand. I wasn't ready for the silence, I wasn't ready to be alone. You left before I was ready, and somehow I'm still letting go. I still look toward the window when the evening starts to fall. For just a second I forget that you don't live here anymore. The songs we love sound different, every melody brings you back. I keep searching through the memories for the moment that we lost our way. Maybe I should have seen it coming, maybe you tried to tell me twice, but I was too busy believing that love would always make things right. You left before I was ready, before my heart could understand. You took the future we imagined and left me reaching for your hand. I wasn't ready for the silence, I wasn't ready to be alone. You left before I was ready, and so now I'm still letting go. If I could have one more minute, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I'd only tell you that I loved you before you walked away. Some goodbyes don't happen loudly, some just fade into the night. And sometimes losing someone means learning how to say goodbye. You left before I wasn't ready, before I knew what love could lose. I gave you every piece of my heart and somehow still remember you. Now I'm learning to accept it, even though it still feels wrong. You left before I was ready, but I know I'll carry on. The room was quiet without you, but I'm slowly finding my way. You left before I was ready, and I finally learned to let you fade. We talked about tomorrow, like tomorrow belonged to us. You drew our names inside the future, and I believed in every word. We had 1,000 little moments that felt too perfect to be real. I never thought the hands I trusted would be the ones I couldn't hold. Somewhere between the promises and everything we couldn't say, the forever that we dreamed about started slipping away. We were almost forever, almost a lifetime, almost enough. We were two hearts in one story, until the story gave up on us. I thought we'd make it through December, I thought we'd grow old side by side. We were almost forever, but forever passed us by. Your photograph is still beside me, though I don't look at it the same. I see the girl who loved you blindly before she learned that love could change. The places where we used to wander still carry pieces of our past. I walk through them a little slower, knowing nothing beautiful can last. wasn't meant to be. Your name still hurts. I thought the years would make it easier. I thought your memory would disappear. But every time somebody says your name, something in my heart still feels the same. I changed the pictures on the wall. I stopped waiting for your call. But there are pieces of you everywhere, in every song, in every empty chair. I tell myself I'm doing fine. I tell myself I've moved on. But one little memory of you, and all my strength is gone. Your name still hurts, like a wound I can't explain. I can smile when people ask, but I still feel the pain. Your name still hurts when it falls into the air. I don't want you back anymore. I just wish I didn't care. I learned to sleep on my own. I learned to make this house my home. I don't look for you in crowded streets, but sometimes I still hope our eyes might meet. The seasons change without you. The sky still turns from gray to blue. But healing isn't forgetting you, it's learning how to live with what we knew. Maybe I don't miss the person, maybe I miss who I became when you were standing next to me. Before everything changed, your name still hurts, like a wound I can't explain. I can smile when people ask, but I still feel the pain. Your name still hurts when it falls into the air. I don't want you back anymore. I just wish I didn't care. Maybe someday I'll hear your name and it won't take my breath away. Maybe it'll just be another word from another life, another day. Until then I'll keep moving forward, even when the memories remain. Some loves leave without a warning, some leave echoes in your name. Your name still hurts, but not the way it did before. I can finally hear your name, and I don't need to close the door. Your name still hurts, but I'm learning to let it fade. You were once my whole world, and now you're just a yesterday. Your name still hurts, but I'm finally healing too. I don't need to forget you, I just need to find my way without you. We used to talk until the morning about the dreams we never hide. You knew the little things that broke me, I knew the tears behind your eyes. Now we sit across the silence, like strangers trying not to stare. Funny how the closest person can become somebody barely there. I don't miss every yesterday, I don't wish we could go back. I just miss the way we loved before we lost what we had. I miss who we used to be before the distance changed our hearts, before your voice became a memory, before we learned to live apart. I miss the way you looked at me like I was everything you needed. I don't miss who we are today. I miss who we used to be. Your favorite song came on tonight, and suddenly I was back there, dancing slowly in the kitchen, without a reason, without a care. Now the same four walls feel different. The laughter disappeared somehow. We had a love that felt like forever. I still don't understand it now. Maybe love doesn't always vanish. Maybe people simply change. Maybe we were holding memories while our hearts move separate ways. I miss who we used to be before the distance changed our hearts, before your voice became a memory, before we learned to live apart. I miss the way you looked at me like I was everything you needed. I don't miss who we are today. I miss who we used to be. If we could meet our younger selves, would they recognize us now? Would they believe the promises we couldn't keep somehow? I won't blame you for the ending. I won't blame myself forever. Somewhere between hello and goodbye, we simply stopped being us together. I miss who we used to be before the silence filled the room, before the future lost its meaning, before goodbye came far too soon. I miss the girl I was with you, the way my heart believed completely. I don't want you back tonight. I just miss who we used to be. Maybe someday I'll remember without wishing things could change. I'll keep the love we had once and let the rest fade away. I miss who we used to be, but I'm learning to let us go. I remember where we said goodbye. The evening painted gold across the sky. You held my hand for one last time, then walked away and left me with the night. I stood there watching you disappear, trying to pretend I wasn't scared. I didn't know that in that moment our forever had already ended there. Some endings don't make any sound, they simply leave an empty space. And suddenly the person you loved becomes a memory you can't replace. That was the day you became a memory, the day our future turned to yesterday. I still remember every word you said, even though I wish I could forget. That was the day you became a memory, the day I learned that love can change. You walked away and took a part of me and left your shadow in my dreams. I kept your messages for far too long. Every little good night felt like home. Then one night I finally let them go, but letting go didn't mean I didn't know. 'cause I can't share it all with you. Maybe time will soften everything. Maybe I'll stop counting all the days. But some people leave a kind of silence that never completely fades away. That was the day you became a memory, the day our future turned to yesterday. I still remember every word you said, even though I wish I could forget. That was the day you became a memory, the day I learned that love can change. You walked away and took a part of me and left your shadow in my dreams. I don't hate you for leaving, I don't blame myself for staying. We were two hearts doing our best, with feelings neither could explain. And if I ever see you again, I hope my heart won't break. I'll simply smile and remember the beautiful mistake we couldn't save. That was the day you became a memory, but not a memory I need to hide. You were once the reason I believed that love could stay forever by my side. Now I can look back without falling, I can remember without regret. You became a chapter in my story, but you're not my ending yet. The day you became a memory was the day I started finding me. Some loves are meant to stay forever, some are meant to teach us how to leave. Noticed it in little things, the way you stopped asking how I was. Your messages became shorter, and silence slowly filled the space between us. We used to talk until midnight, now we barely say goodnight. I kept pretending nothing changed, while something beautiful slipped out of sight. There was no final conversation, no moment when we said we're done. We simply stopped reaching for each other until there was nothing left to hold. Our love faded without goodbye. No tears, no final words, no reason why. One day you were the center of my life, the next you were just passing by. Our love faded without goodbye, like stars disappearing from the sky. I would've stayed and fought for us, but you were already saying goodbye. I still remember your favorite places, the coffee shop beneath the rain. Sometimes I sit there by the window, wondering if you feel the same. I search for answers in our memories, looking for the moment we went wrong. But maybe there was never one moment, maybe we have been fading all along. I wish you would've told me sooner, I wish you let me understand. Instead you slowly became a stranger, while I was still reaching for your hand. Our love faded without goodbye. No tears, no final words, no reason why. One day you were the center of my life, And I still wonder when we lost the light. I held on to what we used to be, while you were quietly letting go of me. Our love faded without goodbye, but I'm learning not to ask you why. Some endings don't need final words, they simply fade and become goodbye. No final kiss, no last goodbye, just two hearts slowly learning how to live apart. I waited until the silence I waited for your morning call. I waited by the phone all night. I told myself you needed time, that everything would be alright. The days became a little colder, the conversations became few. I kept finding reasons for your distance, because I wasn't ready to lose you. I listened for your footsteps, I listened for your voice, but silence kept getting louder until it became my only choice. I waited until the silence was louder than your love. I waited for a reason, but you never gave me one. I stayed inside the memories, afraid to let them go. I waited until the silence finally told me I was alone. Your picture still sits beside me, but I don't turn it face down. I learned that missing someone doesn't mean they'll come around. I remember all our promises, the little dreams we used to make. Now every word sounds distant, like a song I can't replay. I kept believing in tomorrow while you were leaving yesterday. I thought love meant holding on, even when you slipped away. I waited until the silence was louder than your love. I waited for a reason, but you never gave me one. I stayed inside the memories, afraid to let them go. I waited until the silence finally told me I was alone. Maybe I should have walked away when your eyes stopped looking mine. Maybe I should have understood that goodbye hiding in your silence. But I don't regret the waiting, I don't regret the love I gave. Some hearts need a little longer to accept what words can't say. I waited until the silence was louder than my tears. I waited through the empty nights, I waited through the years. Now I don't need an answer, I don't need you to explain. I waited until the silence and finally hurt my heart again. The room is quiet now, but it doesn't feel the same. I waited until the silence, and learn to let you fade. The morning feels colder without you. Even sunlight doesn't reach this room. Your sweater still hangs by the doorway, like you're coming back sometime soon. I make 2 cups without thinking, then remember there's only one. Funny how a heart keeps hoping long after the leaving is done. You didn't take the furniture, you didn't take the things we bought, but somehow when you walked away, you took the warmth I thought I had. You took the warmth with you and left the winter in my heart. You took the little things that made this empty room feel like home. I still reach for you in dreams, then wake up to the truth. You didn't take my heart away, but you took the warmth with you. The rain keeps falling on the window, just like the night you said goodbye. I wanted to ask you to stay, but I couldn't make you change your mind. Your laughter lives inside these walls, a quiet echo after dark. I can turn the lights on in the room, but I can't turn off the memories. Maybe love is more than holding, maybe sometimes we let go, but nobody told my heart how cold a goodbye could feel. You took the warmth with you and left the winter in my heart. You took the little things that made this empty room feel like home. I still reach for you in dreams, then wake up to the truth. You didn't take my heart away, but you took the warmth with you. I used to think that time could fix every broken piece of us. Now I know some memories just become softer with the years. And maybe one day I'll wake up and feel the sunlight on my skin. Maybe I'll stop waiting for you and let another season begin. You took the warmth with you, but I won't live forever in the cold. I'll keep the love we once had and let the memories slowly go. I still remember who we were, but I don't need you to return. You took the warmth with you. Now I'm learning how to find my own. The room is cold tonight, but morning will come through. I lost the love we had, but I won't lose myself to you. You said we'd be alright. I smiled like I believed you. We both knew something had changed, but neither one wanted to say it. We held each other in the darkness, pretending morning wouldn't come. You whispered we'll get through this, but somewhere inside we knew we wouldn't. So we kept calling it forever, while forever slipped away. That was our last beautiful lie, the promise that we'd never say goodbye. We held on when love was already gone, pretending we could still carry on. Our last beautiful lie was believing we still had time. You looked into my eyes and said stay, while your heart was already walking away. I remember your hand in mine, the warmth slowly disappearing. We talked about a future together, while the present was already breaking. There were no angry words between us, no dramatic final scene, just two people getting quieter until silence said everything. I wish we'd been brave enough to admit what we both knew. Sometimes honesty hurts less than pretending love is still true. That was our last beautiful lie, the promise that we'd never say goodbye. We held on when love was already gone, pretending we could still carry on. Our last beautiful lie was believing we still had time. You looked into my eyes and said stay, while your heart was already walking away. If I could rewrite that night, I'd tell you not to promise forever. I'd rather hear the painful truth than lose you slowly together. But I won't call it a mistake, because once our love was real, and even the ending couldn't erase everything we used to feel. That was our last beautiful lie, the final dream before goodbye. We knew the ending was coming near, but chose to hold each other there. Our last beautiful lie still echoes somewhere in my mind. I don't regret the love we had, I only wish we'd said goodbye. No more promises tonight, no more pretending we're alright. I'll keep the truth and let the lie fade away. Our last beautiful lie was loving you one final time.